age, it doesn't matter your skin tone, it also doesn't matter what you've been doing to remove hair to date. So if you're just tuning in and like you said, maybe you have been shaving your whole life, or maybe you go to those waxing appointments for the stubborn upper lip, or maybe you go for the sideburns, wherever that hair is, you can finally stop. And I love this because we're gonna be able to remove hair in the privacy of your own home. So I'll show you how it works. As you can see, we're off and running. Everyone's smiling, removing hair, which is traditionally also not something we think about for hair removal.
100%.
People happy and smiling and convenient. As you see there on our model, he's gonna start collecting hair. And the reason that I like to show you this visual with his dark, thick hair is because if this works on him, it's going to work on everyone. So if you have light hair, like we talked about that peach fuzz, maybe you have thick, dark hair, it doesn't matter. This technology will work for everyone. And then here's the key thing to remember, because as you see, as he's doing it, he still has some hair left. So this is not a razor blade. This is not a laser. This is also not hot wax that we're ripping off our skin. This is a gentle way to treat the hair that hasn't yet grown in. So the key to this technology is we're actually disrupting kind of the communication of hair regrowth. And that's why, 8+ million people worldwide are using No-No, because it's something that everyone can do. So you see in the animation, that little light that is shining as we go over our skin, that's the technology. It's just a tiny little wire, doesn't hurt, there's no blade. And as we're using it, it's sort of telling the hair not to regrow. It's kind of it's a gentle disruption of the cycle. And all you're gonna do is when you get it home, you just turn it on and off there. The little button is at the top. You pop off the cap. We do have 2 different sizes of tips. Again, another change we've had since the original. The original was only for the body, and now we have one for the body and the face. You pop in the tip, you turn it on, and you're ready to go.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh my gosh, that's
Believe it
so
or not,
good.
like I know everyone's like, this is professional technology. It's like one button, and I'm like,
I
yes.
know, and it's like the size of a credit card, Jennifer. I mean, it's so
very small,
tiny.
it's very portable. And as you'll see, because we'll be on air for, half hour, I'll be sitting here doing this the entire time. There's no redness, no irritation. I'm talking while I'm doing it. It just gives a really nice, soft, youthful glow. And that's the biggest thing. If you said you've struggled with hair on your face,
oh yeah,
because you do have dark, thick hair, and so a lot of people that have that also get sideburns or they get an upper lip mustache. This, you will look better instantly. It's my favorite beauty kind of gratification because we all want those like instant results.
But
like,
that's what it is.
I don't have to wait. This is something that as soon as you start using it on your face, you will feel the softness, you will feel the smoothness, and you will see that hair gone instantly.
I love that. Now, we didn't get into the colors. I wanted to go over the colors really quick, Jennifer. So if you take a look here, we have the different colors for, you were holding it in the white.
Yep.
This is the light blue that we have. Then we also have it in the white. That's the one that you saw Jennifer holding. Then we have that really pretty mint. I think that's so pretty, that color. Then the lilac. And up here at the top, that's gonna be the rose gold. And my understanding is the rose gold is the most limited, but with each one, all you have to do is pick your color. You're getting everything you see in the set. You just heard Jennifer talk to the 2 different tips, narrow and wide, that you are receiving, as well as the 2 different size buffers. It's everything you need, as well as this hard carry case that you're going to put it in and take it on the go. I mean, it's wireless. You talked about it having a cord years ago. Look at how small this is. It's wireless. You charge it and then you're good to go. I mean, you can bring it with you wherever you travel, or just keep it in the car for a quick touch-up, right?
Just the fact that you have it in your possession is huge. I mean, think of all the services that we go to for just daily maintenance, monthly maintenance. As women, we get our hair colored, or you have to go to the dentist. You go to all these places to do all these services. I have 3 kids, I have a full-time job. Like, I need the services at home. I need anything that allows convenience for me. And finally, to have hair removal in the privacy of your own home is huge. And this is something that goes right from, maybe it's your arms, maybe it's your legs. It goes right from your arms or your legs immediately to the face. You don't have to make appointments for certain areas. That's huge. If whatever you're doing now, it's time consuming. It's probably an ongoing cost.
Oh, yeah.
And most likely it's probably not as comfortable as using the no-no. If I have to get in the shower every time I need to shave, that's definitely inconvenient.
Well, and when you're in the shower, I don't know about you or any of you at home, but you've probably cut yourself, right? Dealing with those razors. And this isn't just for women, this is for men too. So any of those touch-ups, you're seeing it right now being used anywhere where you have that unwanted hair, you can use the no-no because it's going to take it and temporarily remove that hair that you have. Now, I want to make sure to remind everyone that this is a price that we have now. It doesn't mean it's going to be like this forever. It's $105 off. You're getting it home for just over $23, and you're getting it with everything that you see, okay? That's going to be both of the tips, the wide and small, both of the buffers, the small and large, and the carrying case and the cleaning brush. All you have to do is pick your color. It doesn't matter your skin tone. It doesn't matter what type of hair you have, whether it's light or coarse or fine, it's going to work for you. I mean, think about giving yourself, you know, Jennifer, you said it right. We've done so much for so many. Oh, there's the skin chart. I love that we show this because, you know, some people can be worried if you have a fair skin tone, there's some treatments that you can't do.
Correct.
With no-no,
Right.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. And if you've ever gone to have a consult with like a professional treatment and you've been told it's not going to work for you, that is not the case for no-no because this is not a laser. So everyone can use this. It doesn't look for pigmentation. You know, it's just simply using heat. That's why it feels so good. That's why it has that warming sensation. That's why we're all smiling when we're using it. Also why it gives you that wonderful glow instantly. And that's what we want. You know, we always chase kind of that glow with our favorite skincare products. We want to make sure we look youthful. Removing the peach fuzz on your hair is the most youthful thing I can tell anyone to do. And if maybe you were one that's like, oh, I don't know if I really have that much peach fuzz, get rid of it and then see what you think. Like that's the thing. It's one thing if you have very predominant things like sideburns. You see Brooke over here. She has beautiful dark hair too. You can see they're kind of long there on the side. But just look, again, instant gratification. She's trimmed up the sideburn and she's given herself a treatment. Now we use that word a lot because I want you to understand we didn't just rip off the hair temporarily. So that way you don't have to go back in the shower 2 days later and remove it with a razor. This is giving you a treatment. So the key is you have the technology at home. Whenever Brooke starts to see that growing back, whether it's 2 weeks from now, maybe it's a month from now, I don't know how her hair cycle grows, but the wonderful thing about it is you have no-no. You just grab it and you give yourself a treatment. And it happens so quickly, and the nice part is you already own it. So like you said earlier, there's no more additional anything. You own the no-no for good. Like I've known my, I've known my,
You've known your no-no?
I've also known it. I've owned my no-no since I think 2008. So when I started using the no-no, you know, again, I didn't have 3 kids. I was in my 20s. I wasn't thinking about hair removal as I am now in my 40s. It's just a very different thing. And for many of us, hair kind of grows in strange cycles. I went through pregnancies. Hair popped up where it wasn't before. And so
it comes out different.
It comes out different. Maybe it comes out darker. I didn't know it was there. And so you are always powered with the technology at home.
Well, we have a great testimonial I want us to take a look at. So if you're home, look at your screen right now and listen to this.
As a woman of color, I feel like I can be pretty limited when it comes to hair removal options besides your standard shaving, which honestly is not very comfortable and it's just inconvenient. So the fact that the no-no is a one-time purchase item and I never have to shave again, I never have to worry about lasers or razors, it's affordable, I can take this on the go, and it leaves my skin feeling silky smooth.
You heard it, right? That was a testimonial, but you can be your own testimonial. I just used this for the first time on my hands and on my knuckles. Yeah, I have hairy knuckles. I am half Italian, so it's there. And it didn't hurt. There's nothing, I was just easy to glide over, and that was it. And it took it off, and my skin feels smooth. If you're also, you know, someone who has peach fuzz on their face, think about when we put makeup on and we're caking the makeup over the peach fuzz, doesn't look cute, right? Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You wanna be able to give yourself a nice, clean layer of skin to be able to put that makeup on so you look refreshed. And I think sometimes when we don't do that, it's just sitting on top. It doesn't look good. You can use this on your face. Anywhere where you have unwanted body hair, you can use the no-no. So maybe that's your face, maybe it's your knuckles, maybe it's, you know, your toes, maybe it's your legs, but anywhere. And this is for anyone, any age as well. You know, I have daughters, right? And hair removal is something that we're always talking about. You're going to get your waxes, you're going to do all of your upkeep. Think about the cost of that. Really, if you have a pen and paper, just think about it right now. How much have you spent going to get waxed, going to get plucked, going to get threaded? And not just in the last couple of months, but in your lifetime. That is a lot of money. This can be your one and done. You can get the No-No Today home for just over $23. It's $105 off today, and then you are set. All you have to do is make sure you pick your color and everything that you see in front of you, the two narrow tips, the two wide tips, the carrying case, the large buffer, the small buffer, all of that comes with it, and you can get it home today. And if you want to save an additional $20, you can open your HSN credit card, and we're going to give that $20 to you. And all you have to do is go to hsn.com, put in HSN card, and then we're gonna load it on there for you to be able to use. Now, another option that you have, because this is all up to you, you can customize this, is auto ship. I'm not, you know, you can pick and choose when you want to use the auto ship, because it's really dependent upon how quickly you go through these tips. We'll ask Jennifer more specifically what she thinks is that best practice, but if you get it on auto ship, you will get an additional tip, a wide tip, a small, and also a buffer, and that you can choose from 60, 90, even 360 days, but you'll lock in that price that you are getting today. And that price for the auto ship, I think, is going to be $36.99. Jennifer, what do you think is best practice for that?
Well, it depends how many people in the household are using the No-No, because you only need one device. That's the other beauty about this technology, is it can be shared. So if your daughters are using it, your partner's using it, you have multiple people, you might want multiple tips. When I first started, as I mentioned, this was 20 some years ago, so I didn't have all these kids, as if I have like a whole school bus full of them, but I didn't have to worry about them. Back then it was just me, so I never had to change my tips. It was just me. The only reason you would is if you do have maybe someone in the household that has that thick, dark, dense hair like he does, and maybe you have someone that is really trying to get rid of it for good, then you might need the tips. The nice part about having all of these is you can see he's got the long one in. We're showing you a demonstration of him collecting this arm hair, just so you can see, again, it's kind of that instant gratification that yes, it's coming off short term, but this is also giving a treatment. We're affecting the hair in its regrowth cycle. So that way it slows it down from regrowing, and you own the No-No at home. So you'll just use it when you need to, because our hair grows in cycles, and the hair on your face grows in a different cycle than the hair on your legs. And so we don't necessarily know when we're going to need to do it. So maybe his hair grows faster than mine, faster than my daughter's, but because you'll own the No-No technology at home, you just use it when you need to. So for me, I love the way it makes my skin look on my face. I don't know if you ever had like a dermaplane or something that you've paid a lot of money for in those beauty salons. This gives you that glow. It takes off the entire layer of hair that is just sitting on our face. It takes off those sideburns that you've been struggling with and you haven't wanted to shave. I mean, if you have sideburns or a mustache and you didn't want to take a razor blade to it or hot wax, this is such an excellent way to finally treat those areas that made you feel self-conscious. It's a gentle way, it's an easy way, and you look better instantly. I will tell you, there is nothing more gratifying than just no-knowing, especially on your face, because like you said earlier, it gives you that glow. Then you use your favorite skincare, your favorite makeup, whatever it is, over your skin, and you just look like you had this professional, very expensive beauty treatment.
Right, and you did it at home.
And you did it at home.
It's giving yourself the gift of confidence back. I know that, so I got to tell a story, Jennifer, and this has probably happened to many of you, a bad waxing story.
Oh, sure.
So, you know,
everyone's got those.
Back in the day, I went and just a regular place, I'm like, oh, can you wax my little, you know, mustache I have going on here? They did too much and I was red.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't put makeup on top because then it was gonna make it worse.
Of course.
And I just looked like, I mean, it looked like I had just spread like red chapstick all over. It hurt this isn't gonna hurt you.
No.
This is the easiest thing
It's
you'll
easy.
do. Give yourself that gift of confidence. I mean, you've probably been, doing all the shopping for everyone with Christmas coming up next week. You've had probably not done anything for yourself. This is something for you. Yes, you can share it, right? In the household, as Jennifer was saying, that you just need one and you can share it with everyone else. But give yourself a gift of being able to give you that spa treatment at home with that basically low cost, because I mean, gosh, it's a just over $90 investment, 23 if you do it on Flex, but this is a lifetime of being able to use it. You've had yours for how long, Jennifer?
Well, 15 years. I don't use it anymore. I don't need to
that
use
one.
it. I don't need to use it anymore. But like you said, a lifetime of investment. If you think about how much money, I mean, yes, saving $105 today is outstanding. However, think of the money that you will save from here on out.
Right.
Because unfortunately, hair removal is one of those have-to-have type spends. Like, we have a certain amount allocated monthly, maybe you're a weekly razor buyer, that you're spending anyway for hair removal. It's just part of being men, women that have hair. So
Any
in
of
this, right, for $23 for what it's gonna cost, for next month, just replace whatever you were going to do with this instead. So don't buy the razors, just own this. Don't go to the waxing appointment, and give yourself the opportunity to try it, because I will tell you, once you see the results, especially on your face, you are not sending this back. There is no chance. Like, if you feel how smooth and how soft it gets your skin, if you see those carb burns or the upper lip hair gone, that chin hair that you struggle with, I mean, it is
it's
just
so easy
so
to
liberating
use.
to
It just
not
fits
have
in your
it.
hand.
Yes.
Like, it just fits in your hand to be able to do it. Now, I am hearing in terms of quantities, our light pink is actually the most limited. So if light pink was the color that you were looking for, make sure you get yours, because it is the
That's
most
technically
limited.
light pink. I know it might not look it.
Oh,
we all
gotcha.
came in here, we were like, what are we
that's a
calling
light
this
pink?
color?
Okay, so that is the most limited. But let's go over the colors again, if that's okay, Jennifer. So this is going to be your light blue. We have what we're calling that light pink that is very, very pale, very, very pale pink. The mint, I love that
Barely
mint.
pink, let's just call it what it
right,
is.
barely pink. And then the lilac, and of course the rose gold. Now, rose gold has been the most popular, but the light pink, almost that white, has the most limited. So all you have to do is pick the color, and then remember, everything that you're seeing, you're getting home. You are getting the 2 narrow tips that you can use on your face, your bikini area, right? Any of those little,
Who wants to
crevices
go
or
have
to
someone
reach
do
places.
that?
You're getting the 2 wide tips that you can use on your legs, on your arms, on your back, any of those larger area type places. You're also getting the large buffer and the small buffer to accompany. So remember, all you do is open it, you charge it for 5 hours, then you use it after you go over the first time, you use that buffer on top, and that's just to get away, what is it, all of the hair that's crystallized,
If you
right?
have excess hair, that's what it's for. You know, for those of us that have been removing hair, that you won't necessarily need that, because maybe you are already shaving and you get this home and you want to start right away, you might not need the buffer, but it does give you that nice, soft, smooth skin like we talked about, because your skin will glow. I guarantee your skin doesn't glow after you razor blade it. And last night we were looking at it and we were laughing. Well, I wasn't really laughing, but see that slice right there on my skin that we're so nice and close to? That is from when I used to shave my arms when I was a kid, right? I was a swimmer.
Gosh.
And but think about it, before no, what was there? I mean, what could we do? As young adults, I'm about ready to have a teenager. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but she's already talking about hair removal. And the interesting part is, like, razors are not a discussion in the house. It's not, when will I get a razor? There's no chance I'm handing my 12-year-old daughter a razor blade. What we're gonna do is use the cool gadget that she sees all over her socials that she can't wait to try. I try and tell her that her mom was like the OG of this gadget 20 years ago, and she's like, no, Mom, it's like that one that everyone talks about on whatever. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like,
right, and
I
look how it
started that
works.
thing how many years ago? That's why we don't have razor blades. But it's so nice, because giving her something that is advanced technology that's not gonna rip, it's not gonna pull, it's not gonna cut like you saw on my arm. It gently treats the hair. So you see here, we just gently go over the surface of our skin. It kind of disrupts the communication of the regrowth cycle of our hair. And that's why it slows it down. That's why it doesn't take as long to grow back. And since you own the technology, when it does grow back, that's when you'll go ahead and just grab it and use it when you need to.
And it does have a warranty, right?
Yes, I
We
mean,
have a 1-year warranty with this as well, which is wonderful.
you will be so pleased and impressed with how easy this is to use. I know this looks amazing. You get this great kit and all the things. This is all you need. It's this tiny little device. That is it. Throw it in your drawer in your bathroom. Some people keep it on the thing with your remotes because you do it in front of the TV. Wherever is most convenient, and quickly no, and that's it. Now you see him, we've been showing him go over the same areas multiple times. You won't necessarily need to do that if you don't have long hair, right? If you already currently shave, wax, pluck, whatever you're doing, you only need to go over the same area a few times, especially on the face. If you do just have peach fuzz, you'll just go over that area on your face a few times, and then you're done for that treatment, and you're off and running for the rest of your day. And then when it comes time to redo a treatment or do a new one, you just kind of do it when you need to, because your hair is going to grow differently than my hair, than Michael's hair, than everyone else. So you just sort of feel where you're like, oh, yeah, you know, I feel some hair. Like, let's get it. It's funny. You don't realize how much hair you have until it's gone.
Right.
And then you're like hair hunting because you're like, wait a minute.
Little spot here, little spot there.
Well, you wonder, like, why did no one tell me I had this much facial hair until it's off of you? I mean, because we didn't have a solution to get rid of it. And now we do. So it's something that we can all take advantage of, no matter your skin tone and no matter your hair type.
Which I think is great, right? We want to be confident in how we look, and sometimes when we have that unwanted hair, it can make you not feel confident, especially when we're putting our makeup on, caking it over. That's just one example, but think about all the other places on your body. I just did my knuckles. Maybe you have it on your toes. We have another testimonial I want you to take a look at. So take a look at your screen and listen to this.
When I'm running around with my kids, going to soccer games and football games, trying to squeeze in a yoga session here and there, this is a perfect tool for me to make sure that I am hair-free and smooth when I'm going to do the activities I want to do. It's a little bit warm when you use it, but it gives you a great result. With light hair and light skin, a lot of other hair removal treatments aren't available for me, but the micro is, and it does a great job with hair removal.
I mean, this is so amazing. It doesn't matter your hair type. It doesn't matter your skin type. This is going to work for you. If you've been told or gone to get some other very costly treatments before, and they're like, well, with your skin tone, we can't do that. That is not the case with No. Take a look at the chart on your screen. This works with all skin tones and all hair colors. No matter what your texture is, it's going to work for you, and it's easy to use. You saw that demo just in that testimonial. This is something that you can take on the go. It's $105 off today. That price will not last. This is something we're doing. It's very special. It's been a while since we've had No as a today's special. Yeah. And so we wanted to do something special, and we're able to bring it to you. You can get it home on Flex for just $23 and change. And just to remind everyone that everything you're seeing in this kit is what you get. You get the No device itself, but you also get the 2 narrow tips, the 2 wide tips. Those are going to be for your large areas, the narrow tips for your small areas, the large buffer, small buffer, and the carrying case. All you have to do is pick your color. And if you are looking for that light pink or almost white, that is where we are most limited. Make sure you grab your 084619 is that item number. I love how easy this is to use, Jennifer.
Yes. It's interesting you say the pink is the fastest to go. Usually it's the more unisex color, because we definitely do have a lot of families utilizing No. So that's the wonderful thing about this technology. Anyone in your household can use it. We saw a lot of the video footage. Mother, 2 daughters, the grandmother, they're all utilizing one device. So yes, again, it's an incredible savings today, but just think about what you're currently spending on hair removal. It's nuts if you add it up over time. We did it one time with one of our models that had 2 daughters doing it, and just they were waxing, you know, one daughter needs this and the other one, and then the mom is doing it. Just monthly maintenance of hair removal just really gets taxing, and it gets expensive. So now we're making it just really affordable and very easy and very convenient, and a very easy, gentle way of doing it. You can see she's doing it on her face. We're doing it on our legs. And to your point about having to walk out of a waxing and, you know, you have to sort of hide the results. With No, as soon as you use it, you look instantly better. There is no needing to cover up. In fact, you'll want to get ready and go out. you look more youthful, you're glowing, your arms are glowing, maybe your face is glowing, your legs are glowing. You're finally rid of the hair. You're rid of any of those little dots that are associated with it. I know a lot of times, like you said, you're part Italian. If you have the dark hair,
oh yeah,
if you cut it off at the root, like you just simply shave it, you're left with like little dots of the hair because it's already ready to come back in. That's why I used to shave my arms, if you could see that. I too have very dark hair. This does not do that. This is a treatment. Remember, this tiny blue wire is not a razor. I can sit here and touch it all day long. It just gently treats the hair in its regrowth cycle.
And it's just warm. I
warm,
felt, right? It's just a nice little
good,
warmth.
It's easy to use. And the same device that you take from your arm, you can immediately go right into those sideburns. You can go to your face. You can go to the legs, you can do your husband's neck, maybe you're doing the back. It doesn't need to have any additional preparation. You don't have to change anything or order anything more. You don't have to get another appointment, and for me, get a babysitter and like leave my house, which is just a general no for me. So the fact that you have this at home, it's brilliant. Yes, it's advanced technology, but now we're empowering you with being able to do it. And it's really not that hard. A lot of times I'm like, great, I have to do this at home and now I gotta like figure it out and all the things associated with it. This is just easy. You legitimately, it was my first night working with her. And last night I'm like, all right, ready? We're gonna push the on and off button, put the tip in, and we're off and running.
And that's it. And it's so easy to use. There's no muss, there's no fuss. This is small but mighty. No razor. You don't have to worry about getting cut. You don't have to worry about something hurting you. Give yourself back that gift of confidence. Or think about, is there someone in your life, maybe they're having a bridal shower that this would be a great gift for? Then you can pick this up as well, because we all have unwanted body hair. This is going to be the tool that is going to really be like magic for you to help temporarily get rid of all of that. You've seen how easily we've been using it today. That can be you at home, no matter your hair type, no matter your skin tone. It's going to work for you. You just have to pick your color. I want to remind everyone, 084619 is the item number. All you have to do is pick the colors that you're seeing in front of you, whether it's for him, whether it's for her. This is a great gift, but also a gift for yourself. Give back that gift of confidence where you can walk out the door and not have to hide your face or hide different parts of you because you are worried, right, that all of that unwanted body hair is going to give you that unwanted attention.
And like you said, this is something that you're giving yourself the gift of that you've been doing, maybe for a decade, 2 decades, how long? So just try this instead. You're already paying for something anyway. So for the next 30 days, just replace it. Say, you know what, I'm just gonna try it. Like, I'm only gonna lose hair, right? Why not? And just see how you like it. And I'm telling you, it's a game changer in the terms of beauty.
100%. And try it now. We do have extended returns, but don't be worried. You're going to love it when you get it. Jennifer, it was so good to meet you.
It's great to see you.
Great.
I know. I love working with people for the first time with no-no.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I no-no to all my hair.
Oh, good.
We have a quick buy for you. Here it is. Don't go anywhere.
Winter